Hello, this is Dr. Todd, and welcome back to Thinking Christianly. In today's vlog, I'm going to be answering the question, how do you cultivate humility in the Christian life? But before I give that answer or my explanation, I'd like to ask if you've enjoyed these vlogs, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe down below. That way I can keep you updated as we do these each week. Also, if you have any questions that you'd like to see treated or answered or addressed in future videos, feel free to leave a comment below. I check the comments quite regularly, and I'd be more than happy to entertain questions you may have. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit about humility. If you want to promote humility or cultivate humility in your life, there are what I would call 5 T's that you need to follow. The first one is truthfulness. And by truthfulness, what I mean is you have to be aware of the truth that you are not a humble person. You just need to be honest with yourself. You, me, none of us, by nature, are humble. It's like the person saying, well, I'd love to talk about humility. It's one of my greatest assets. That proves that they're not humble. So there needs to be a truthfulness. That's the first T. If you want to cultivate humility, you need to be truthful with yourself and realize you are not humble, not by nature. Only as Christ dwells within you is humility even possible. So that's the first T. The second T is you need to be trusting. You need to be able to find individuals in your life that you can be safe with, that you can explain where you're struggling, that you can be shaped by and mentored from. If you ever see, what's the old saying? If you ever see a turtle on a fence post, you know one thing for certain, he didn't get up there on his own. And so you have to be trusting and understand that if you truly want to be humble, if you truly want to succeed in life, quite frankly, you need to trust other people. So you need to be truthful with your own state of being in your soul. You need to be trusting of others so that you can allow them to pour into you and correct you where you need correcting. Third, you need to be teachable. Humble people have a learner spirit. They always want to be a student. They always want to expand and grow in their grace and knowledge of things, and they're never too important to be taught valuable lessons. So you need to be teachable. So there's truthfulness, there's trustingness, and there's teachability. Well, the fourth T, if you want to cultivate humility, is there needs to be a tenacity. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is you need to be tenaciously searching out and putting to death pride wherever you see it. I'm not talking about somebody else's pride. I'm talking about your own soul. If you know you have certain tendencies, for instance, to be proud, you need to vociferously put it to death. Go after it like it was somebody that used to beat you up and take your lunch money in grade school. Be tenacious if you want to cultivate humility. And the fifth T is simply time. It just takes time to become humble. Usually you'll know you're becoming more humble when you feel like you're not being very humble. Does that make sense? So think about the 5 T's. If you want to cultivate humility in your own life, you need to be truthful with your own weaknesses in this area, a weakness that everybody has. You're a proud person. It's okay. Jack Miller, the Presbyterian evangelist, used to tell people, cheer up. You're worse than you thought you were. And that's what you need to understand about your own humility or your state of lack of humility. Be trusting. Allow others to pour into you and correct you and mentor you and grow you. Be teachable. Always be open to new experiences and learning things. And don't assume you know everything. There's always something more you can learn. Have a student spirit. Fourth, be tenacious. Stamp out pride anywhere you can find it in your own heart. And time. Be patient. Be patient. This stuff does not happen overnight. It takes time. Well, I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions, please, like I said before, ask in the comment section. I'll be happy to address those questions. God bless. We'll talk again soon.